Louisville Mayor-elect Craig Greenberg is looking to current and former city leaders to help in his shift to the top job here locally. Greenberg making his transition team official today, and it is a long list. Nearly 60 people on his committee, and WHAS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez, who has been covering the mayor's race leading up to Election Day, has more on the familiar names there. Isaiah, we know there's a former Louisville interim police chief, a long career in law enforcement here.
That's right, Doug. Yvette Gentry will return to a role working with city officials, at least temporarily and to some degree, in the weeks leading up to Mayor-elect Greenberg's inauguration. She will serve in his transitional public safety committee. We asked him what led to the decision. What were conversations like with her? How far back was she part of the plan here?
We've got a chance to know each other during the campaign, and I thought she had a wealth of experience, just like so many others on this transition team.
Former LMPD interim chief Yvette Gentry led the department to close 2020. Now, more than 2 years later, she's one of 11 people on Mayor-elect Craig Greenberg's transition team, tasked with public safety responsibilities.
Remains a #1 priority.
Other notable names: J. Michael Brown, formerly with the State Justice and Public Safety Cabinet, and Kentucky Representative Keturah Herron. It's part of what Greenberg calls an effort to represent every community in Louisville.
Louisville is a very diverse city. And one thing that I heard loud and clear while I was running for mayor is that our city needs to be unified, that we listen and everyone have input regardless of their political affiliations.
The transition team also has 3 other committees: Public Health and Services, Economic Development and Housing, and City Budget and Operations. Former Metro Council member for the Downtown District, Barbara Sexton Smith, also will be a special advisor to the transition team. Pastor and former police officer Stephen Kelsey likes the effort from the mayor-elect.
Well, he's been doing real good reaching out to the African-American community and the faith-based community. I feel there is a gap between community and police, community against community. And if we can just come together and galvanize together and understand that we're all the same, even though we're different.
Meanwhile, Greenberg himself tells us there are a lot of folks on this list for a reason, a learning process as the team looks ahead to January.
Well, Isaiah, you also noticed some well-known Republicans on Greenberg's transition. How far has he reached over the aisle for this transition team? How many Republicans on this group?
Sure, the number could be higher. Obviously, some positions people in there don't necessarily have to give their party affiliations, but if we're talking just elected officials, 2 Republicans on that list there: State Senator Julie Rocky Adams and Councilmember Anthony Piagentini. So a bipartisan team, at least to some degree, but it's important to note, though, Greenberg said not to assume these are his selections for his administration. Those are still to come.
Okay, yeah, that's the next big headline on the way. All right,
absolutely.
Thank you, Isaiah.